London is one of the world's great cities. How does it feel to be playing here?
Played every single event since 2010, so this will be my seventh, and of course I enjoy every single visit here.
It's good to be back. I've had a lot of good results here, so I'm looking forward to the event.
Yeah, I've been to many great places, but of course London is is a special place. Good to be here.
I love playing in London. It's a beautiful place to play, and when the weather is so good, I can't complain.
It's always great to be back in town, and this is a huge event for me and also for English chess in general.
Yeah, it's my first time playing in London. You know, it's a very prestigious thing for a chess player to be able to play here. It'll be really important for me to do well here.
I always like to play here, so for me it's always a pleasure to come back, and especially for this event, which is very well organized and has a very special atmosphere. So I'm very glad to be here.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to come back here. I mean, I was in London last year. I had a great time. In general, I mean, there's a lot of things to do in London.
It's I think my fourth time playing in London, so I'm feeling good. It is a beautiful city. The weather is unseasonably warm. It's a great tournament, so I'm looking forward to showing that I can play for the win.
How do you feel about your play coming into the event?
No idea. I mean, I had quite a tough season, so from one side I feel I was playing pretty well recently, but from another point of view, well, I had quite many tournaments lately, so I'm a bit worried about my physical, let's say, shape.
I played reasonably well in my last few events, but you always keep your fingers crossed.
I feel pretty confident. I've had a bunch of decent to good results. Some very good results. I mean, we won the Olympiad, which was fantastic.
I've had a good run, and then I basically collapsed in 2 tournaments this year. I don't really know the reason. You know, sometimes maybe you run out of some emotional strength or whatever it is.
I would say that I played a little bit too much in like August and September. I think my result in the Sinquefield Cup was reasonable, and then in the Olympiad in Isle of Man I didn't play so well. But I've had a couple of months off now, so I feel pretty fresh and ready to bring my best, and hopefully things go my way.
I've had a pretty long break from classical chess, but I feel confident. I mean, it's going to be a very tough tournament. You have all the strongest players in the world except for Magnus. But it's fantastically strong, but I still think that I have a good chance to win.
I've tried to prepare for the first few games. The advantage is we knew the pairings well in advance. And so I think at least in the first few rounds we'll give the appearance of having looked at chess recently.
But in such a strong tournament, you never know how it goes. It can go well, it can also go totally wrong. It's just too strong to be sure that at least you will have a good, decent level. You never know.
This is a very important event, so it's a good chance to kind of finish the year on a positive note.
After you, who do you think is in the best form to potentially come in second place and be your greatest rival?
That's a difficult question. If I had to pick someone, I think I'd pick Vichy or Maxime.
Let's go with the rating guys, Fabi and Fabi, let's say.
Yeah, Vichy. Vichy probably is on a high, you know.
I don't know. Well, Wesley So has been doing pretty well on the Grand Tour so far, so perhaps he's a guy to watch out for.
I say Fabiano, as I said in the Sinquefield Cup. Yeah, root for him.
Let's say Fabiano.
I would say that Aronian, if I'm winning, I would pick Aronian for second place.
Let's say KRAMNIK.
But honestly, if I'm first in this tournament, I don't care at all who is going to be second.